Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Grandmother Raven's Turtle Call Lights Up the Sky. Today is November 13th, 2023, and this is a really great day to be doing a pick a card reading. So welcome to my channel. I really love that people can show up and view. If you could subscribe, like, and share, that's also really awesome. So I appreciate that. So for starting this pick a card reading, I'm going to do just one from my Moonology deck because it's a special new moon. And this new moon is marking a time where we're going to be going through some big change. And it could get quite chaotic. But I also look at this new moon as an opportunity to start new beginnings or think about planting some seeds in what we're manifesting. And so the universe, our higher selves are all desiring to move forward with all the new possibilities. But sometimes before those new possibilities, we have to clear out the old. Just like if you have to clear out your space if you want to bring new energy in. But it's all wanting to create something new. So I would love to see what these cards have to say for us before we start this pick a card reading for today. I've meditated on the cards. I've cleared and cleansed them. Let's see which one wants to pop out. So I do pre-shuffle the other decks that I'm using today. And then I just let the cards come out, and they always seem to be very good about giving me 3 cards. So what's the message for what kind of moon energy wants to pop out? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's take a look at that. We have full moon in Libra. Well, this is interesting. Find a balance. Wow. We are actually in some Libra energy. It came out of the full moon in Libra. Holy. So this is kind of good. Well, not kind of. It's great. Find a balance. So I'm just going to read what this card's about. But if we look at this card, what's bringing my attention to it is the scales of balance and justice. So the balancing of what Libra is about. And these beautiful flowers, which are echinacea, and then this road moving towards the mountains. Now, and also the big full moon in the background. And this is a time where we're trying to find balance in our lives. And the earth is going to be doing some quickening and shaking and rock and rolling over the next while. And she really is going to make some huge changes just in general, like on the earth itself and underneath the earth, and it's shaking up also any shadow pieces. So this is quite amazing. Let me find this one in Libra. Full moon in Libra. Okay, so focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. Very true. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. This is so important that we connect with our intuition and we do what's necessary for our own health. No matter what that is for you. Using holistic means, allopathic means, doesn't matter. What matters is that you go after the piece that's going to make the most improvement and then go from there. This is also a time for manifestation too. So remember that we're all co-creating. So getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win. This is a time of opening our hearts, and when we're co-creating, we need to be aware of what is energetically being put into the space by others as well, and listening to that. So, as a manifesting ritual for opening the heart, add jasmine essential oil to your diffuser, find a comfortable position, and close your eyes. Call in Lakshmi. Oh, I love Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, among other things. We often call her into our Reiki healings and sessions, and yeah, love Lakshmi. Ask Lakshmi to open your heart and fill you with love, kindness, and gratitude. And the affirmation would be, there is love all around me. I am lovable. This is so important right now. So this week we actually have Reiki Share, and we also have beautiful cacao ceremony Friday evening. So getting back to our hearts, listening to our heart mind, and getting very connected to keeping our hearts open. That can be a challenge in today's world. Okay, so we're really glad I picked that card for today, especially since it's a new moon energy. All right, so the timestamps will be in the description area below, and you can get right to picking which card, but for the moment, just concentrate on these 3 piles, and let's see what that is. We'll read each one, and then you can decide which one is speaking to you this week from November 13th to November 19th. Yes, I believe that's the dates. Perfect. Give you a few minutes. Okay, so let's look at pile number 1. I'm just going to put these over here. With the heart, rose quartz heart is pile number 1. Let's look at pile number 1. Okay, right side up we have Daughter of Stones, possibilities. Oh, wow. So that's like a pentacle, these stones. In reverse, we have the Ace of Wands, passion. And in reverse, we have the Seven of Wands, courage. Okay. So the message that's coming through these cards for pile number 1, you're exploring a bunch of possibilities that are coming up, and you've planted a lot of seeds, which is really great. And some of them want to be birthed really soon, but energetically in the universe may not feel like it's quite the right time, but you certainly want to move forward with anything that you've been creating. Inside of this picture, wow, they're also reflecting that you're supported by your ancestors, your family lineage, those who have passed on. They're supporting you on your journey, whatever that is. It doesn't matter what kind of journey it is, but you have the support. And there's many possibilities. So there's a little confusion as to which one to choose as well. We go on to the second card, the Ace of Wands, passion. Now this is in reverse. So, in the last little while, it might have felt that your passion has dwindled. But it's also saying don't move too quickly. Like, Wands is fiery. Wands wants to get things done. So if you have a tendency to step into things full force without being in connection with your dreamer or your higher self, sometimes you're using a lot of energy to move forward and you're not paying attention to the synchronicities that the universe is giving. So it's just saying it's not the right time. It's not the right time to move full steam ahead. It's coming, but it's not this week. And here we have the Seven of Wands, courage in reverse. And so you're mustering up the courage right now and wondering, will I be able to move forward with all these new things that I'm creating, these desires that you have? That's important to pay attention to as well. The courage is there. It's just, again, this timing piece. And when you decide that you're going to move forward with conviction and strength, which I often see with the Seven of Wands type of energy, it's going to move fast because you've already planted a lot of seeds. So it's not going to take a lot of effort. Like, it's more right now waiting for some things to show up for you. Okay, pile number one. That is what yours is about. We'll now go on to pile number two, which is this beautiful agate. What does it have to say? Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles, all, whoa, in the right side up position. Oh, this is amazing. So, Two of Cups, balancing relationships. And this time, we're also getting some interesting mirror reflections from people. But underneath this, what is being alluded to me, I'm looking at the water, and you're getting mirror reflections from others about your beauty, your wisdom, your knowledge, because that may have not been in the forefront before, but you're actually seeing synchronicities of things that you could do moving forward, that whether you're co-creating with another person or persons in a group, that this is the time to really honor that. There's something really special about what's developing for this week. So take a good look at that inside of you. Like, who in your immediate circle is really as excited about what you're doing, or they're excited about what they're doing as much as you are excited about what's going on. So it's just very natural. It's nothing forced. That's beautiful. Seven of Cups. So sometimes there's this honoring, like there's all these things going on. So which one to choose? And again, this isn't the week to make choices. Just know that you're abundantly protected and guided. I like all the different symbolisms that are coming all out of the cups, because they're all different. And this could also be relational to what was this saying in the Two of Cups, that you're working with a group of people and they have the same, they're of like mind. They are creating the same thing that you want to create. An abundant world that where there's beauty, and yeah, there's so much going on in this. There's opportunities to increase your abundance, and there's action, and there's lots of beauty here. Excellent. And then we jump right to the Eight of Pentacles, and he's diligently working away at his craft, at what he loves to do. And that's what I want to say. Even though there's going to be a lot of interesting energy coming up, that's going to seem chaotic, and it's not going to feel so good some days, just know that if you're choosing things to do that are really life-giving, that it gives you energy, then this is what you stick with. You don't keep changing it up to figure it out. But of course, if you have not found that piece that is yummy, ask the universe for help with that. Ask the universe, and it'll show right in front of you. what that would be. But I love this because whatever you're working on with a group is going to be very abundant, and at least at these beginning stages you're working together. So that's the hardest part, is everybody synchronistically working together. But I see this happening and it's going to feel really great. Yeah, very good. Pile number 2, I like that. Okay, now let's get on to pile number 3, which is this crystal quartz. Here's pile number 3. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, and the Strength card. Okay, pile number 3. Feeling very, you're feeling that it's not time to move forward. This feels very Aryan, like Aries energy, but also some of you, not necessarily has to be Aries, but you are very much in charge of where you know you want to go. You see, this here is also indicating that you listen very carefully to your higher knowing and your wisdom and knowledge. You listen to that. And the Strength card is in reverse here as well. It's also signified by the number 8. It's bringing my attention to that. So typically you move forward with fire and vigor, and you have a lot of strength, and you absolutely know the direction you want to go. But this isn't the week to do that. Just maintain. I think it's really, for pile number 3, it's maintaining your intent. Like, don't lose focus of the intent. But this week is not the time to move. It's really a time to probably further go inside and see if there's anything there that wants to be looked at from a shadow point of view. And when we say shadow, it's just the unconscious parts of ourselves that we often get mirror reflections about that we don't particularly like. And so those are usually indicated through triggers. And those triggers often lead to lower vibrating energies. So this week, in order to maintain and not lose focus of where you're going, it's going to be just hold the status quo. Things are getting shaken up, like I said, and it is not the time to put things completely into action. That's going to be coming up, but right now, hold the status quo. Perfect. And that's pile number 3. So, in closing, for this week, I do hope that was helpful. Leave some comments if you like, and we shall connect with you in the coming week.